Hello, my name is James, and I'm the Mayor of Jamestown. Before going to bed last night, I decided to have a quick play around on my phone, see what's going on. Popped onto a little game I called Another Eden. That's actually what it's called, ignore me. And lo and behold, the game just casually was like, oh yeah, by the way, we have a PC release now, which was absolutely mind-blowing. Now, I've been playing Another Eden since, I want to say, late 2019 to early 2020, and I've been playing the game on and off very consistently, and in all of my years, I never assumed the game was going to get a PC release, so this really took me by surprise. The game is designed as an old school turn-based JRPG, so it isn't really the type of thing you'd expect to see on PC, especially when you consider how much of the game is, it's a gacha. The main way of getting new characters is by, providing your credit card details and then getting those characters. You can also get free currency and do the same thing, but, free currency can be a slow thing to gather. Another Eden, they tend to be very fair with their currency. Usually when an event comes up, they'll increase how much they'll give out for free, and there are many different ways you can get free currency, which is great. It's one of my favorite parts of the game. So it's very free to play friendly, but also it kind of makes you want to spend money, which is unfortunate because the paid currency cost is way too high than I'm comfortable paying, which is sad because it's one of few mobile games I actually want to give my money to. Anyways, back to my point. Mobile games don't tend to port well to PC, partly due to the fact that mobile players and PC players don't always cross-section with each other, so it doesn't always pan out. So this really took me by surprise. This is fantastic because this means I can now play more Another Eden on PC, because I like to have a game just sort of open in the background if I'm watching, Netflix or something like that. Another Eden is a perfect game for that, because I've done it while on my phone before. I'm going to do it while I'm on PC. Unfortunately, as of right now, the PC port is in a very rough and arguably rushed state as of right now, because while the resolution is improved and the art looks a lot better upscaled from a mobile device, it looks really good, it does not run great. For instance, in the background there should be some recording of gameplay. I haven't gotten around to doing it yet, but while I was playing, there has been screen stuttering, there's been slowdown, there's been some lag, that kind of thing, and it is not my computer, it is the game. The game randomly stutters and has problems. For instance, I also need to load the game twice. When I load it once on Steam, it says, oh, I'm opening it. Then it doesn't open it. Then I open it a second time, then the game opens. So the PC port, it needs a lot of fixes at the minute, which I'm sure they'll get around to doing. It's still very early days. So at the minute, the game has some performance issues. I've also heard that the game doesn't have Japanese voice packs. Don't quote me on that, but from some of the Steam reviews I've seen, they are complaining that the game does not have Japanese voiceovers, which is a real shame considering that, the game is from, I'm pretty sure they're a Japanese studio, so it is very bizarre to see it without that, but it is what it is. Hopefully it is eventually implemented. Another really glaring issue that I hope they fix really quickly is the fact that you have to transfer your account from mobile to PC and then PC to mobile again if you ever want to play the game on a different device. The problem with Another Eden is that its accounts are sort of server-based, I want to say. You don't make an account, you're given one, and then you have an ID that you log into that you have to keep a hold of forever, basically. And to ensure that you can do that, you have to log into a different device each time, but when you log into a new device, it means that the previous device no longer has your account information to log into, so you have to then take the device you then transferred onto, go back to the old one, and then put your account back onto that. It is very arbitrary, it is very awkward, and it is honestly quite outdated. I'm hoping they can fix it, because with this PC port, people are really going to want to be able to interchange between doing it at their desktop and then doing it on their mobile. The best thing about mobile games is that they are it is literally in the title, they are mobile. You can do what you want, you can play them wherever you want. But also when I'm at my PC, I'm sat down, I don't want to have to log in and out of my account from different devices every single time. It is very annoying. Genshin Impact that fixes this problem, as do many other games. You just have an account you log into, you're done. That's all we need. Try and do that, or just allow me to be on more than one device. Please fix this game. So, while the PC port definitely is in need of some serious fixes, the game at its core is still there, and it is still really good. The Steam reviews are currently mixed. That is purely down to how rough the port is right now. In terms of content, there's so much there, it is unreal. There's so many characters to pick and choose from. There's crossovers from Persona 5, the Tales of series. I imagine there's going to be more in the future. There's just so much to do and enjoy, and it's all completely free. Nothing is locked behind any kind of paywall. The story is actually really good, and isn't surprising considering that the collaboration writer is Masato Kato, who also apparently worked on Xenogears and the Chrono series, which, they're both really good games. So it makes sense that their story is pretty solid. But yeah, Another Eden has a lot going for it. It's just a shame that the PC port is in a rough, bloody state right now. But give them some time, and it should be in a worthwhile and fully playable state. I'm hoping it doesn't take too long, and I really hope they fix the performance issues and the switching accounts, because it is so bloody awkward. But going back to my original point, however, play Another Eden. Play it on mobile, play it on PC. I don't care where you play it. Play the game. It's really good. You don't have to give them any of your money. I know I have yet to, even though I have gone on record to say I would be quite happy to. The game's really good. And it's probably going to be one of those mobile RPGs I'm going to be playing for quite some time. I may end up streaming it at some point. Who knows? The game is really fun. Play it now. Play it good, and play it loud. Don't ask me what that last bit was about. I'm kind of rambling at this point. Anyway, I best say my goodbyes. Thanks to those that stuck around until the end. I've been James, the Mayor of Jamestown. And until next time, goodbye.